Okay, so this one is my personal. What's been going on personally, love life, family, friends, transition, all of that. So, family is fine. They're perfectly all gung ho about this transition. I've stated before, I'm very blessed that I was born into a family that is very open minded and understanding and supportive of what I do and who I am. And so I'm the most I can't even explain how grateful I am for what I have. And I can never, I can never trade them for anything. I love them to death, and they're like all gung ho about me doing this. They're ready to the bet point. Like it's like my mother speaks to me about her job at her job, and they're like, "Oh my God, what's she gonna do? Is she gonna change her name to?" And like everybody's like so pushing for this to happen. I would like it if they want this to happen. It would nice if they come up with some coins because this ain't cheap. It's not cheap to do, but yeah, my family. I'm good. I'm good. I'm happy. I love them. We're in a really great space, especially after me coming and telling my mother about what happened and telling my stepdad, and he apologized and understands where he's coming to fault for certain things, as well as understanding that things are going to happen to me, and it's not going to always, it's not his fault. It's going to be okay. Like I'm always going to be safe. Um, so it's like it's all really 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 good. It's all good. I love my family. My grandmother's even trying to be a little bit more assertive. So every time she sees or hears a story, she calls me, "Are you doing this? Please don't do this. Don't be talking to men and don't telling them." And I was like, "No, I'm not doing that, my mom. I'm good. I promise you, I don't do that. It's not my mo at all." um. So yeah, I have my first appointment for, I guess, the hormonal situation. I had to get a kind of grasp of what I was about to do to my body because I'm fearful that I'm scared it's gonna. I mean, like, I'm scared I'm not gonna be pretty. Like I'm scared of my look. I'm not gonna be cute no more. Like I really do want to do this, and I was like, I'm just scared it's gonna mess with my looks. I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna look after this and all that good stuff, and where all of it's gonna go. But I'm actually really excited. I the idea of not being able to use my penis is a little bit jagged. I'm trying to, so I'm still wrapping my head around like how that's gonna feel. I was like, especially because it's like I won't exactly be, my sex drive won't be as high anymore. So it's just like, oh, how am I gonna do this? This is gonna be a lot. So, but nonetheless, it's gonna happen. I've understood it, I accepted it, and it's like it's all good. I'm more than likely not gonna get, the only surgery I'll get is just probably bottom surgery, and that's probably about it. I don't, for the most part, depending on how my chest turns out, I more than likely won't get my chest done because I feel like my chest is going to get kind of big, a little bigger than this. So is my hips and my ass. I'm just, the women in my family are very thick, so it's just like in my head, I was like, scientifically, I was like, I think I'm just picking up the genes that would have been applied if I was born as a girl, whatever. So, but so far so good. I think it's not going to be a big deal. I think it's going to be interesting. Um, I have a lot of supportive people and friends that are definitely all for it. I've cut off a lot of people that are not a really good portion. And I say cut off, I just keep them at a distance. I make sure I know what my relationship is with that individual. If it only concerns work or an organization, that's all it concerns. Um, but aside from that, for the most part, it's all really good. I don't have a love life anymore. I I kind of just let it go, if that makes sense. I mean, I know I'm still really young. I turn 23 next month, and it's March 2nd, and I turn 23 April 5th. So, for the most part, yeah, I love love, and I would love to have love. But I've learned, that we're not all blessed to. There's someone out there for everyone, but we're not all blessed to meet that significant other in our lifetime. And so, if God has it planned for me to, just be alone and still do this change and be the person I'm supposed to be in the world, then, and there's not other involved, this person of involved, I'm okay with that. Like I'm not gonna fight. I was like, I stopped really fighting or searching to really fight to be with anybody. I was like, for the most part, I'm friends with and friendly, so I'm always opted to meet new people. But I had one boyfriend at one time. For we talked for like 3 months, but we were together for like a month. Still cool, still respectful, still friends. But yeah, I was like, it didn't work out. I felt like I was let down in some really very strongly important aspects in my life I was like, and I'd given one too many chances, and I can't make anybody change. It's like I see you for who you are, accept who you are, and who you are is not who I can be with. I still love you anyway. Um, but aside from that, I'm chilling. No dating, no nothing. I still get hit on and still get hit up and certain things. I was like, and a lot of people are more than likely trying to have sex. And anybody who knows me know that doesn't work for me. I still have only had one night stand, and I only can really be intimate with either someone if we're close friends and we have that understanding and we can do that without there being feelings involved and still be good friends, or we're a couple. Like hands down, that's it. So like I think the last time I've had sex was since September of last year, and it's now March. So I haven't done anything with anybody since. I'm very particular. I was like, I'm proud to say that I can still count on my hands and name the people I've been sexually active with, whether it was orally or anally or whatever. So I'm still very proud of that. Because a lot of my other friends are not on that same page, and no judgment to them. So I love them all dearly. But for the most part, that's it, love wise. Keep watching and paying attention to my stories and what's going on, because I promise you, it's a lot. It's a lot going on, and it's gonna be cool though. Yeah, I think I got one more video to do, so we're at 7:20.